The old, weathered library was a relic, a forgotten corner of the city. Its dusty shelves held secrets older than time, secrets hidden within secrets. The unassuming entrance, framed by ivy creeping up ancient brick, blended seamlessly with the surrounding buildings. Few people wandered in, and those who did often left without understanding the library's true nature, blissfully unaware of the magic veiled beneath its creaking beams and whispering pages. Behind the worn wooden desk sat a woman named Evelyn, her eyes a deep, knowing green that seemed to pierce through the fabric of reality itself. To the untrained eye, she was merely a librarian, but in secret, she was a guardian, a keeper of knowledge that spanned centuries and worlds. Books filled the musty air with their scent, each one a portal to a different reality, each spine lined with the possibility of adventure, sorrow, and profound truths. Evelyn had not always been alone in her guardianship. Once, she had shared the responsibilities with others who understood the weight of the library's secrets. But as time marched on, they faded away, pursuing lives that led them far from the rows of dusty tomes. Now, Evelyn stood as the last protector of the library, the keeper of stories that transcended imagination. Every evening, as the sun sank below the horizon, casting a golden hue through the cracked windows, she would dust off the spines of the most significant tomes. Among them, one particular book, its cover adorned with intricate gold leaf designs, captured her attention. It was bound in a material similar to leather, but shimmered under certain lights. This book held the most dangerous of secrets. It was said to provide the reader with the knowledge of creation itself. One evening, while the library was cloaked in silence, a young girl pushed open the heavy oak door. The bell jingled softly above her head, a sound that resonated against the walls and filled the air with a hint of excitement. Evelyn looked up, her gaze softening as she met the curious eyes of the girl. "Welcome," she said warmly, motioning for her to come closer. "I've never been in a library before," the girl exclaimed, her voice bubbling with enthusiasm. Evelyn smiled. "You've come to the right place. What brings you here?" "I want to know everything," the girl said with a fervor that reminded Evelyn of her own younger self. About worlds beyond this one, about magic, and maybe even about how to create things. Evelyn's heart quickened as those words echoed sacredly in her mind. This might be the one she had been waiting for, a true seeker, unsuspecting yet destined. "If you wish to know, you must be willing to listen," she replied, rising slowly. "Knowledge doesn't come freely. It requires patience, respect, and an open heart." The girl nodded fervently, her brown curls bouncing with determination. With a gentle wave of her hand, Evelyn led her toward the shimmering book. "This is the book of creation," she whispered. "But be warned, the knowledge it holds can be both wondrous and terrible. It offers power, but it also demands responsibility. Are you prepared for that?" "I am," the girl declared, eyes wide with awe. Evelyn carefully opened the book, the pages fluttering as if they had their own breath. Ancient symbols and drawings danced across the parchment, glowing softly. The library seemed to respond with a subtle hum, as if it, too, were alive to the moment unfolding before it. As the girl peered into the book, she gasped. This is incredible, but I don't understand. What do I do with this?" "The first step," Evelyn said, "is to understand that knowledge is a seed. You must nurture it, allow it to grow within you, or it will wither and die. Ask yourself what you truly seek to create." The girl pondered deeply, her face etched with concentration. "I want to create a world where everyone can learn, where no one has to be alone or lost, like I was before I found this place." Evelyn's heart warmed at the girl's sincerity. "That is a noble dream. And now you know the first lesson of creation. To create is not just to manifest dreams, but to build spaces where love and knowledge can flourish." Hours slipped away as Evelyn guided the girl, teaching her how to weave spells of kindness, crafting a world of imagination from the threads of understanding. As they worked together, the dusty library seemed to glow with an ethereal light. Shadows danced along the walls, and the air buzzed with ancient energy, as if the spirits of all the writers who had poured their souls into the books were watching with bated breath. But as the door swung open and the girl stepped back into the moonlit streets, Evelyn knew that her time as a guardian was not over. The weight of the library rested on her shoulders, but so did the hope for a brighter future. For the library was not merely a repository of forgotten knowledge. It was a beacon of potential, a bridge linking the myriad of worlds beyond reality. Years passed after that pivotal evening, and the girl returned often, each time more equipped with the understanding of balance and creation. Evelyn watched with pride as she spread her wings as a creator herself, illuminating paths for others to follow, just as Evelyn had once done. And in that old, weathered library, the secrets continued to live and breathe within the pages, waiting patiently for the next seeker to uncover the magic held within those walls, bound by dusty shelves and guarded by a woman with deep, knowing green eyes.